Hello everyone, welcome back to Storytime with Mimansa. Today is story number 15, The Tragedy at Prabhasa. So we are backtracking a little bit. So as you all know that Vidura was traveling all across India and visiting all the holy places. His only goal was to think about Lord Narayana and renounce this world, do the penance and eventually shed this body and go to heaven. So when he met Bhishma after the war, Bhishma told him that Krishna himself was the incarnation of Lord Narayana. At the end of his travel, he reaches Prabhasa Kshetra, which was Lord Krishna's favorite spot. There he meets Uddhava. Now who is Uddhava? Uddhava is Lord Krishna's childhood friend and playmate. So now Vidura and Uddhava have met after a very, very long time, and it was a very emotional meeting. They both had tears in their eyes because they saw each other after such a long time. And then Vidura is now asking Uddhava, how have you been? How is everyone at Dwarka? And how is Balram? How are all the Yadus? How is Satyaki? How is Pradyumna? Tell me about them. It has been ages since I saw you, since I heard about them. Please tell me, how is everyone? So then Uddhava, when he listens to Vidura's questions, he is very sad when he hears those questions, and he becomes quiet and he is now looking down because he doesn't know what to say. He just felt silent for a few moments. Then Uddhava speaks to Vidura that, my friend, your question makes me sad. How can I answer them? Krishna is dead. Vidura stood stunned. He just could not believe this. Like, how is it possible? And looking at him, Uddhava smiled sadly and said, it is true. Krishna is no longer on the earth. The glory of the earth vanished when Krishna died. And it grieves me to think of the ignorance of the Yadu house, which could not see Krishna as the avatar of Narayana. You know, Vidura, when the moon reflects in the sea, the fish in the sea thinks that this is just another fish swimming with it in the sea. Similarly, the Yadus, even though living with Krishna, they thought that Krishna was just another ordinary human being. They definitely considered him to be more wiser, more valiant, but never could realize that Krishna is Lord Narayana himself. They remained ignorant all this while. And everyone is now dead. No one is alive from the Yadu house except me, Uddhava. But how? Exclaimed Vidura. How did this all happen? How come they are all dead? Please tell me everything. I can't bear it. So now here's the real story of how the Yadus were destroyed and how Krishna died. So Uddhava then begins. He says, once upon a time, the youngsters of the Yadu house had offended some of the rishis who had come to Dwarka. They dressed up Samba, who was Jambavati's son, as a woman and asked the rishis if she would bear a son or a daughter. And of course, the rishi is the rishi. He knew that they were fooling him, but he was not going to get fooled. He knew that this was men dressed up as a woman and trying to test the rishi. So the rishi got really angry. And you know what he said? He said, she will bear an iron pestle which will be the destruction of your entire clan. So basically, the angry rishi cursed the Yadava house. Now Samba, who was Jambavati's son, who had disguised himself as a woman, he did give a birth to Iron Pestle. Or rather, when they removed the disguise from him, they found an iron pestle. The children were horrified and they ran to Balram and Krishna with the entire story. And then Balram was very, very angry. Balram is Krishna's brother, just to remind you guys. So now what did Balram do? He made the children grind the pestle into the powder and throw into the sea. Now Balram forgot about it after doing that, though he was angry, but Krishna did not forget about it. At the end of the war at Kurukshetra, Duryodhana's mother, Gandhari, the saintly Gandhari, was very angry with Krishna because she felt that Krishna was the reason of destruction of the Kauravas. And she cursed Krishna. She said that like a bamboo forest is destroyed by the fire caused by itself, the Kuru family was destroyed. The fire being jealousy. This was Krishna's explanation to Gandhari's curse. But what was Gandhari's actual curse? The royal mother, Gandhari, was not convinced and she cursed Krishna, saying that your family will also be destroyed by itself. Krishna bent his head and with folded palms, he received the curse. With a smile, he said, "Mother, it is a blessing, not a curse." Now years passed and Krishna knew the moment had come. He suggested the entire family should go to Prabhasa and spend some time there. So they went as a happy crowd. One day, they were all intoxicated. They were all drunk and overcome with intoxication. They did not know what they were saying or what they were doing. They began to quarrel with each other. Insults were hurled at each other, and in a matter of moments, the quarrel became violent. They were killing each other, and when they found they did not have many weapons, the fighters plucked handfuls of reeds that were growing along the shore of the sea and they all hit each other with the reeds. Now the reeds had all sprung up from the powdered pestle of the long ago. You remember Balram had asked children to powder the iron pestle and throw it in the sea. From that very powder, the reeds had grown on the shore of the sea. So they used those reeds to fight with each other because they did not have any weapons to attack each other. Now each reed, when they used as a weapon, became an astra. It really became a weapon. And the entire family of the Yadava, Bhoja and Andhaka clans was gone in just a matter of moments. Krishna walked away from them, and Uddhava said that I found him seated at the foot of Ashwatha tree. Ashwatha is the peepal tree. I told him that I would also go with him, but he asked me to go to Badrika ashram. I refused and said, Krishna, I will not live in this world without you. You have always been by my side. Please take me with you. Sage Maitreya also came there. Krishna looked at me and said, you must listen to me, Uddhava. You cannot come with me. You have a mission to perform. I will teach you the truth. I will teach you the Brahma Vidya. You must travel all over the world and teach it to those who do not know how to reach me. He taught the great lesson to me and asked me to leave him. After I left, Krishna was seated in a yogic trance. He had assumed the Padmasana and his left foot was placed on his thigh. hunter at a distance saw his left foot resting on the thigh. Now his pink foot and the yellow dhoti made an illusion. And the hunter thought it was a deer, and he shot an arrow, which came and hit the thigh of Lord Krishna, and he died immediately. And Uddhava had left for Badri. Vidura was listening to all of this with tears flowing incessantly from his eyes. He looked at Uddhava piteously and said, "Please, please teach me the lesson which was taught to you by Krishna. You know how sorely I need it." Uddhava said, "I am not the person to teach you, my friend. It is Maitreya. Krishna asked me to tell you that you should go to the ashram of sage Maitreya and learn the Brahma Vidya from him. Please seek him out and learn from him." After a tender leave taking, Uddhava went in the direction of Badrika Ashram in the north, Badrika Ashram where Nar and Narayana had performed tapas long ago. So this is the story of how Lord Krishna left the earth and how his entire clan of Yadavas was destroyed, how entire Dwarka was destroyed. And from this, what you have to learn is Brahma Vidya. So what is Brahma Vidya? Brahma Vidya is the Vidya with which you can reach the Lord. That's what Lord Krishna said to Uddhava, that you go and teach Brahma Vidya to everyone in this world so that they can reach me. That's the way to reach me. And to just let you all know, if you don't know, even today, in 2020, Brahma Vidya is being taught. And I have personally taken Brahma Vidya classes, and there's basic, advanced, and super advanced classes. I am currently finishing up my advanced class. If you all want to know the details about it, then you can write me in the comment box and I will send you the link to how to join the classes. It's happening all across the world, but the main center is in Mumbai. I hope you all are interested in it. I look forward to your comments. And if there's anything you'd like to point out to me, there's again the comment box. Let me know in that. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care. And from today onwards, we'll start saying at the end, Jai Shri Krishna. So Jai Shri Krishna to all of you.